everyone calls me M. Laugh out loud.
Wow.
Yeah. Okay.
Interesting.
All right, y'all, here we go. Daniel Penny, the man accused of choking the subway rider Jordan Neely to death, was released on bond.
Okay, because he turned himself in.
He turned himself in.
Okay.
Jordan Neely was homeless when he was killed by a fellow subway passenger. Former U.S. Marine Daniel Penny turned himself in to New York City police on Friday in connection with the chokehold death of Jordan Neely aboard a subway train. Penny, 24, was placed under arrest for second-degree manslaughter and handcuffed. He appeared in court under police guard and did not enter a plea. That's interesting. Assistant District Attorney Joshua Stanglass said prosecutors conducted a thorough investigation that included interviews with eyewitnesses, 911 callers, and responding officers before moving forward with the criminal charge. Video showed Penny putting Neely in a chokehold on May 1st following outbursts from Neely on an F train. Several witnesses observed Neely making threats. Steinglass told the judge. Penny held Neely for several minutes, and at some point, Neely stopped moving, but Penny continued to hold him for a period of time. Steinglass said. Penny remained on the scene to talk with police. Defense attorney Thomas Keenan said Penny has been fully cooperative throughout this process. Keenan told reporters that Penny turned himself in voluntarily with the sort of dignity and integrity that is characteristic of his dignity of service to the grateful nation. Attorneys for Penny said in a statement, "We fully expect that Danny will be exonerated of all charges." So, first of all,
no.
know what we feel because we talked about this before. This is your chance, Wendy. How do you feel about this whole case and what's going on?
I feel that he's guilty. It has nothing whatsoever to do with color. He's just guilty. He was reckless. He's a Marine. He knows how that could happen, that the guy could die because he's been in training for it. And he's a Marine, so he can do you some damage. He knows how to do that. Everybody knows if he's a Marine, he knows how to do damage and he knows what does damage. So to me, he was reckless. I do not think he's a racist. I think he was reckless and he needs a charge. I mean, to me, at the minimum, he should do 5 years. And that's good.
Saying. Do you think he should get 15 years is what they're saying?
Well, 15 years is good. I think I just don't want him to get something.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because
do you think it was manslaughter?
I don't think. I think you ever see those people? They always want to be a hero. They always want to be a hero. I think he wanted to be a hero.
Okay. So
you know what I'm saying?
So here's my thought on it. Before, when we had talked about it again, I said I want to wait till I want to get all the story. I want to hear and more about the Jordan guy. I want to hear more about this Danny guy, more about who they are as people. Disturbing things I said on both sides. Well, on 3 sides. There's 3 sides to this.
Oh, really?
The first side that I found disturbing was that he was allowed to just walk around. And they said he had threatened people before. Jordan.
He actually attacked people.
Right. So why is he allowed with the mental condition?
Right.
He needed help.
Right.
So that shows you that the system is broken.
Right.
If this is somebody who has shown you.
The mayor even said that the system
system's broken. If this is somebody who has shown you in the past that they have the capability of hurting not only themselves, but somebody else, they should not be allowed to be on the street. And obviously not around people.
Right.
And you muted, Wendy.
You're muted.
You're muted.
Mute yourself.
And then
his family said that they had put him in a facility, but it didn't work out. He wouldn't stay.
Yeah.
But he should not have been allowed to leave.
No.
If you hurt somebody.
They should have 55, 50, whatever.
Yes. The system
302 they
is
called in
broken.
Philly. 302.
Yes.
If you're a danger to yourself or others. And one thing Sonny said I did agree with. Why did somebody just give him some money and let him go eat or something? He kept saying, I'm hungry, I want to eat, I don't care about that.
It was some simple
He
request.
said all he kept saying was, I'm hungry, I don't care if I die. And hunger could make you feel that way.
Right.
You know what
So
I mean?
did
It
he
was
say
unnecessary.
anything? Did he say anything that would have threatened the people on the train?
Like,
no
I'ma
reports
kill
I
you.
heard said he did anything. No
See, so
reports I
then,
heard. He was just screaming and walking back and forth and screaming he was hungry. He didn't care if he died.
so that makes me feel like they probably thought he was either gonna kill himself and take everybody on the train with him. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody with a bomb
Well,
or
I'll
something.
tell you what, I don't care, Marine or whatever. I would not have allowed that to happen. I wouldn't care if I had to kick him in the head or whatever, scream at. There's no way in the world I'm gonna stand and let him kill somebody. I'm just
That
That
was my
wouldn't be
other
fine.
It's
thing.
not my
So then the
personality.
Danny guy,
I would have interceded. I couldn't help myself.
the Danny guy, I agree with you.
Mhm.
I felt because he's a Marine, now all of a sudden he's everybody's savior.
Because
Which is okay, that's
and like
fine.
she said, like when you said
And
as a Marine, you're trained.
intimidating.
But as soon as you had him down,
Mhm.
there was no reason
He wasn't
to
a threat
cheat.
to anybody
He wasn't a
anymore.
threat anymore.
Listen. I'm a little. Well, I was smaller then. I was about 115 pounds. Anyway, make a long story short, I work with emotionally disturbed children. We had to restrain them. They teach us all about balance and this. If it's a big fat man in front of me, and I'm a little 115 pound, 5'3", how can I say it's about balance? So, if he's a Marine, he's much more advanced than me. All he had to do was restrain him.
Thank
Period.
you. Hold him down.
That's
And
all he
not
had to do.
chokehold him.
If I
Because he
can
had
do
two
it,
other
I'm a little itty thing, and he's got professional training.
And
Come
he had
on.
two other people too that came
Right.
to help.
So that's my thing.
That blew my mind too.
So I don't feel like he should do
They should
15
be
years.
charged as well.
Right. I don't think he should do 15 years. I definitely feel like
They should
something
be
should happen.
charged as well
Yeah.
for
Okay.
something.
Because I don't want people to feel like now I don't want to help nobody. Because I
know.
don't want to get no jail time if I
You
help.
know, if you go into a new topic,
Mhm.
you had told me the update wherever you heard it about what's her name that got murdered in Mexico. The people that
Oh yeah, Wendy, did you know that the Shakila Robinson,
What about
the group that had the friends
that did the crazy,
they went out to a club this past weekend and they got beat up.
Good. Deja, Nate Jackson, and all the rest of you, if you listen to this broadcast, I'm glad they whooped your behind.
The nerve to think that you can go to a club.
If I could
and
find
beat
you,
someone down like that, and you gonna go with your own life.
If I could find Deja Nate Jackson, I was soccer in the mouth.
Well,
a lot of people party.
Nothing happened. It's not our fault.
They got jumped.
Yeah.
Good. I'm glad. I hope they should start it. Well, I don't want to get nobody in trouble, but I'm satisfied.
They doing what the people did in Haiti.
I hope it happens again.
They're doing what the people did when you was talking about how bad Haiti was. They're doing what the people did recently in Haiti, where all the community came together and went to that jail and pulled those gangbangers and drug dealers out. And they took matters in their own hands.
But they can't think that they just gonna go party and nothing happens. The public is gonna jump you every single time.
That shows you they are definitely psychopaths. They don't have a conscience.
It didn't bother them that they took a life.
If I did something like that, my conscience would whip me so bad I'd never come outside.
I would never come out.
I
feel so much guilt.
Thank you.
And to go to a party.
Deja, the one that actually did the beating that we saw, she has a baby. I don't think the baby's a year old yet.
Sad.
So what kind of mother is she gonna be? The trifling, dirty, rotten, stinking.
Here's the thing. What was in their head?
Deja, you're evil.
What was the things in their head to think? Got away with that one.
Nope.
Okay, let's go life like we normally do.
Nope.
You took a life.
Who would want to get away with that?
No,
I wouldn't even
Girl
be
passed
putting
away.
up. I wouldn't want to be in a position where I had to get away with that.
no.
Again,
So they got beat
if
up.
I was there in that room, Shanquilla would still be alive. I would have went crazy. You gotta
Yeah.
stop. Get off of her now.
Well, the same with the Marine guy. I would have been probably,
If I was
I would have
sitting
been
on that
trying to get him
train,
off of him.
yes.
Say he's down, guys. He's down.
And if he's not moving anymore, you would really be scared. Oh my God,
But
did you
see,
just
that's
kill
one
him?
thing about you and Kim and Lenore and myself. We all have A-type personalities. Everybody's not like that.
Yeah.
They're
But
not.
I don't think it was, I don't know enough about this Daniel guy. I don't think it was racial. I think he was trying to be a hero.
Yeah.
And I
Yes.
think he went overboard.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I
yes.
don't agree that he
Yes.
just went out and did it, hurt the guy. He shouldn't get,
I
I don't
agree.
feel like he should get 15 years.
He probably was in a protective mode.
I think 5. I think 5 would be sufficient.
And he'll probably get off
Because
some
he'll get off in
after a
3.
year or
He'll
something.
get off in 3 for good behavior.
Yeah, good behavior.
Well, like
But
a
he needs to think about it, because if he's got that kind of mindset,
He gonna
and
be a
strength.
vigilante all the time.
huh?
He gonna be a vigilante all the time.
Yeah, well, you see how much of a vigilante he is in jail.
Because
Yeah.
they lessened the sentence for the white lady cop who used her her gun instead of her
Oh yeah, the taser.
Taser.
But they said
Now, I do think it was racist in this way, subconsciously, because subconsciously, Black people are worthless. Do I think he said Alan was focused on it? He probably wasn't even aware of it. The worst kind of racist is the one that doesn't have any idea that he is.
they have a preconceived ideal of what race.
And they would have
subconsciously, I do
with
believe
another
it was
race.
racist, but not intentional.
Right.
You never know.
Now,
right.
this is a theory that I heard that he's not going to do any time because the other 2 guys that held him down, that helped hold him down,
Right.
they got self-defense. So they think they just did manslaughter to keep everybody quiet so they could stop rioting and picketing.
Yeah.
And then when it's come time for the case, he'll plead down to, that's why he didn't make a plea.
Oh.
He's going to say self-defense and then they'll drop the case. That's the theory.
The whole time you're talking, I'm going, but you're not his mother.
Yeah.
And it also depends on
because
the other people.
If that was your child or even your niece or a family member you were close to, you would be totally upset. You can't just kill a person and nobody takes responsibility for it. You just can't do it.
Think about this. There's other people that was on that train. I know in their investigation, they definitely have to talk to everybody to get insight on the whole
It'll be
moment.
Self-defense.
Because if people say
I felt threatened.
he was coming in their face.
Yeah.
Give me something to eat.
I felt like my life was in danger.
That is ridiculous. As ridiculous as Trayvon Martin and George.
Yeah. But it's going to be that.
Because how was George going to say he was threatened? If I'm threatened by you, Kim, and I'm not going to go towards you.
Exactly.
I'm going to run away from you.
But else a Marine would. A Marine would go towards you.
And a good defense lawyer
Marine would run to the fire.
A good defense lawyer can also pull the woman that he beat up before.
Yeah.
Sorry.
And
he threatened a train person.
It was a lady that
before. That's why he was in the house. That's why he was in the ward.
The mental place.
He attacked a woman on the train.
And then he also.
Wait a minute. You mean the one who was marking Michael Jackson?
Yes.
Okay.
And he also was banging on the ticket lady's door,
the train
saying, "I'm gonna kill you."
The ticket lady or the train conductor?
The ticket lady.
I'm gonna kill you. So a defense lawyer is bringing all of that.
He was a fairly small guy. I don't care what nobody says because I've done it myself, and I'm a little person. He could have restrained him. He's trained
that for sure.
He's trained far deeper than I was. He was trained far deeper than I was.
Yeah. He didn't have to do that level.
And he was strong. You know what I mean? He
didn't have a gun. He didn't have a gun.
Now, what did this happen? Hold on.
He even actually knew how to knock him out without hurting him.
What if this happened? What if we was on a train and it was a little guy
120 pounds.
That came on there,
Mhm.
and we all felt threatened. And I pushed him down and sat on him, and he died.
Oh,
Would I get?
yeah.
Would they say? Would they say you know he was 100 pounds and you sitting on that man? Or would I say I didn't think I was gonna kill him?
No, it would be the same situation. You got to show that he was a threat to you and was going to hurt you.
Yeah.
I think you'd have a much better chance because
Be a
sitting on
female
him does not show malice. You know what I'm saying?
and being a female and not
But if
military.
his family said, "Well, she killed my cousin or whatever," right, you get a year and then parole.
She said, "How'd she kill him?" She just sat on him.
So I don't know.
No, they'll let that go
I don't know.
because they're thinking you was really scared to sit on him and you wanted to
All I
hold him to the
know
pole.
is that he
But then
could've-
how long do you
he
sit on him?
couldn't
The man is
save
out,
him.
for God's sake. Get up. That's what I would have said. He's out. He's out. I'm saying with him. When he had him and it was obvious he
Like
wasn't
the guy was
moving
like
no
this.
more.
The guy was like this.
No.
He's not a threat anymore. He
That's
is
what I'm
not
saying.
moving.
He should have
All right,
thought
here we
about
go.
George
Everyone says-
Floyd. George Floyd was what, 9 minutes? This guy said 15.
Too long.
He should have thought about George
Yeah.
Floyd.
When they not moving no more,
It's over.
you don't have
It's
to
it.
hold them and restrain them.
Emerald says,
It's a wrap. It's a
Emerald
wrap.
says, she'll take, if Trump was president, volume and antidepressants.
And Wendy said she'll drink.
And then
Y'all
Emerald,
wrong. I ain't gonna let that man drive me nowhere.
Emerald says, if he does get convicted, this is Penny, and I do mean if, he would get 5 years probation, no prison time. I agree.
Yeah, he'll get probation.
He's not doing any prison time.
No.
If that's what people waiting on, that's not going to happen.
Sorry, family
Well,
of this gentleman.
as his parent, I would be very upset about
I know.
that.
Sorry, but you know what? As a parent, you shouldn't be surprised that your son did anything on that train because he has mental problems.
If he's had an issue.
Come
before.
on, mother. Wake up, mother. Your son has attacked a woman before. You can't be amnesia. All of a sudden, my son is, oh no, he's not crazy.
That's
Yes,
how some
he
people
is.
are when they kid be out there in
I
the street
say
and then the
an
cops shoot them down and they get mad.
experienced An
Oh
experienced
yeah, we
Marine,
all agree there.
that would be like you can restrain a 5-year-old.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
ridiculous.
Marine, come on, he knew he could
I agree.
restrain it,
Same level.
and
Yeah.
he knew how to knock him out.
I agree.
There's a spot on your throat or wherever where you
Yeah.
can put it in, the person be knocked out just for a minute.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
he had plenty of experience. That
I
was
agree.
a reckless, unnecessary thing.
I agree. The fact that he's a Marine is the only reason why I'm that towards the fact that he knows what he
He's
can do.
trained. He's
A
thoroughly
regular
trained.
dude, I would have been like,
Yeah, regular
He
dude.
don't
would've
know.
been-
What is that saying they always say? Once a Marine, always a Marine.
yeah.
That train.
And they
stays
had a
with you.
mentality too, you